I think that mental health is very important. I think I have been an advocate for it, for people to get help when required. I've been an advocate saying that if you do have an issue, do not be ashamed of having, because just because you're a superstar tennis player, it does not make you human. You still have the same kind of feelings and emotions of a regular 21-year-old, regardless of what you're achieving on your field, or whatever it is.
You know what? I think suddenly, you know what? Tennis stars have become more humanized because of what Naomi did. The events that followed, where she decided to walk out of the game, citing her mental health. Do you think there's a lot of pressure being put by the media on young stars? And was she right in walking away?
I think her walking away is fine. I think you should do what you want to do. The timing of her walking away, maybe it's questionable, but I think that it's she was ready then, and it's when you're ready to do it. So I think she is really the best judge of when is the time to walk away, or when is the time for her to come out and say it. I wasn't able to come out and say it for 12 years of my life, that I went through a bout of depression or bouts of depression, and I'm able to talk about it today. So for me, today is the right time. I mean, for some people, they might say, why didn't you talk about it at that time? But I was not ready to talk about it. So I think it's just it's each to their own, really. And I think that, yeah, sure, being high profile, it puts immense pressure on everything you do.
And I have to say, you have impeccable taste in documentaries. I saw Being Serena after you tweeted about it, and you had this one. Yeah, and I remember it was very glossy. At the same time, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh my God, she's a trooper. I loved your accompanying note to it as well. When will we have a Being Sanya documentary? I want one. I was like, why don't we have one? This is it. Let's do this. Why is nobody floating this idea to you? It should have been done 10 years.
There's a few talks going on for the biopic, not really a documentary, but for a biopic, which is close enough. So let's see. I mean, with this COVID situation, everything is so up in the air. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully it'll happen in the near future.
Representing India also in Olympics in Tokyo. Interesting times. I think it's a case of reflected pride for all of us. What are your thoughts on it as well? Like, are you really looking forward to now finding? I know you'll miss the spectators maybe, but are you really looking forward to it? Will there be spectators? I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I have no idea. Nobody knows anything. Everything is so up out there, but for me, representing my country at any stage of my life since I was 12 years old has been a matter of pride, but also something that I always dreamt of, to be able to hopefully be there in Tokyo and represent my country again for the fourth time at a fourth Olympics is something that I take a lot of pride in. We came very close to winning a medal last time, and if somebody told me last time, it was one of the most devastating moments of my tennis career or life when we didn't win that medal. And if somebody told me that I would be given another shot at the Olympics, I would have laughed, because I knew that I wanted to have a kid, and I knew that I didn't know if I was ever going to play again. But to be able to be in this position again and have this opportunity again is tremendous. We are actually starting tennis and cricket academies in Dubai, and that's the plan. So we're just underworks are going on. We're trying to find certain venues that suit us. So yeah, it would be amazing, because I think that tennis and cricket together with Shoaib and myself is something that probably hasn't been done before as a family. But also I feel that there's a lot of potential in the UAE, especially in Dubai, to be able to nurture that talent. And we can I have a Sanya Mirza Tennis Academy back home in Hyderabad, so it's going to be an extension of that. So yeah, we're really looking forward.
When are you planning to launch this academy?
So I think it should be in the next couple of months, because we still need to get basically, it's not just the venue. We also want it, not be like any other academy. We don't want just courts and, just to be, because there has to be something. We feel like we're able to contribute to tennis and cricket in more ways than just having an academy. I feel that, we can share our own experience, and because we spend so much time in Dubai, so we need we wanted this summer to just kind of pass as well, because it's really, really hot right now as well, you know. So maybe, yeah, so we are thinking more like August.